without saying too much, I don't recommend coming out here alone or by yourself once the sun goes down. Not the best idea. You want to know what the saddest part of all this is? Everybody's used to it. Nobody bats an eye. Nobody looks this way. It's literally as if it wasn't here. This isn't the Hollywood that your mom and dad grew up on, man. This is a completely different beast now. It's a completely different animal. What's up, guys? It's your boy Money Hardaway. I have a couple errands to run today, and I just realized I haven't shown you guys around my specific side of town. My current home is North Hollywood, California. I'm gonna show you guys, as always, the good, the bad, what I love and what I don't love so much. We're gonna start here at one of my most frequently visited stores, Box City, because like I said, I have errands to run. Let's get to work. I want to take you guys on a little tour of my town, and yeah, let's get to it. Let's get started. 1296, 1296, 1296. Got it. This is from my clothing brand Vida Dura that I mentioned in my other video. I just have to pack this box real quick. So I feel this video might get a little controversial, so I just kind of want to cover why I don't live closer to the center of LA, why I'm in the San Fernando Valley, why I'm in North Hollywood. And the easy answer for that is money. I don't want to be spending so much money on the expenses that come with living in center LA. So like myself, a lot of others have decided to move to the San Fernando Valley, which would be towns like North Hollywood, which would be towns like Studio City, which would be towns like Sherman Oaks. That's where everybody from Hollywood is moving right now. They're moving to the valley to save money. And as much as you do save money moving from the center of LA to over here, these are some of our motocross gloves, by the way, some jerseys I make. As much money as you save being in the valley, it's still expensive compared to other cities. There's a lot of good and a lot of bad I'm going to show you guys today, but I want you to keep in mind that every house, whether it's nice or ugly or big or small, is easily $1 million and up, including these houses back here that are right next to a dirty alley. I literally went on Zillow a little while before I started recording this video. The cheapest house I found in North Hollywood was like 850 grand. Everything else is closer to 900 grand, $1 million. People are coming out here to save money, and they're still spending $1 million on a house. So there are two sides to North Hollywood, guys. There's the wealthy side, and there is the quote unquote ghetto side. So we are going to start this video at the wealthy side. You will easily find houses worth $5 million in this side of North Hollywood. I might even try to find one of the most expensive listings I can find online and take you guys to that side of North Hollywood. And then I'll take you guys to the not so nice side of North Hollywood. So check it out. The first listing, $1 million, 999 grand. Second, 979 grand. 3 bed, 3 bath, 995 grand. 1.2 million. Look at that house. Does that look like anything crazy to you guys? $1.4 million. $5.5 million. Can you guys see that? Here we go. $5.5 million in North Hollywood. Let's head that way so I can show you guys the neighborhood, and we'll make our way down. Alright guys, so this is the $5.5 million house we saw on Zillow. To my surprise, it's on a main street. It's on a pretty busy street. At about 5 o'clock, this street's gonna be full of traffic. But look, it's also next to an alley. It's next to apartment buildings. Lots of apartment buildings. I'm going to pull up a $5.5 million house outside of California. Let's see how big they get. Pretty sure they could get pretty big. Pretty sure you'll get acres upon acres for $5.5 million outside of California. And you guys just saw the lot size here. Again, it's big for LA standards, but at the end of the day, 5.5 million, I don't know, man. From my experience dealing with clients and people in the city, you don't want to be paying $5.5 million for a house on a busier street like this. Let's see if I can find another example of an expensive house out here in North Hollywood, and then I'll take you guys down toward my neck of the woods and past that so you guys can see the vast contrast. Okay guys, so I wanted to take you somewhere like this, but this is technically in Studio City. It's right next door. However, I found something much more interesting. Here, 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, $4 million, 2,600 square feet. Look at that house. Let's go over here. Let me show you guys this one in person. So this is the street the house is on, guys. Take a note of this house. Take a note of this house. Take a note of the apartments there. So this is the $4 million house, guys. Can't really see anything on the other side of these trees, but I can already point out a few negatives. Number one, you're literally across the street from a school, which means this street after school and in the mornings before school gets ridiculously busy. Negative number two, you're right next to a big, what looks like a townhome or apartment complex, next to a bigger apartment complex over there. And I will point out the biggest negative for you guys. As you can see the cars passing back there, you're literally next to a freeway. You can see the freeway in the back. I'm telling you, cars, this is a through traffic street, so cars are going to be coming by non-stop, especially when everybody gets off of work and before work. I can hear all the traffic from the freeway. You're right by these electrical towers. One nice thing I see, you're right next to Universal Studios. This is an NBC Universal building. Right on the left of this is Universal Studios, so I guess that's cool. You can walk to Universal Studios. But yeah, guys, are you guys paying $4 million to live here? I don't know about that. Are you guys paying $4 million to live next to this? Trash on the street, more trash on the street. Please tell me I'm not the only one that would rather take my $4 million, go buy a couple acres out of town, out of the state, live in peace in a brand new construction home, in a nicer neighborhood that doesn't have trash on the street. Please comment down below and let me know I'm not the only one. You can hear the helicopters above. So let's move on closer to my neck of the woods, guys, and I'll give you guys a tour on our way down that way so you guys can see what the rest of North Hollywood is about. These streets are notorious for no parking. The part of North Hollywood where all the apartment buildings are, never parking. If you find a parking spot on the street, go play the lottery that same day, because you will never find parking here. So same problem as everywhere else, guys. People are moving or they're completely closing down. The businesses that post up here have changed a lot. It used to be like a burger and hot dog spot, then it was a Mexican food spot, and now I'm not sure what they're doing. No businesses really seem to stay here for long. The now leasing sign. This is an art center here. Not very busy. Here's another one that's for lease. Comic book store. Not a lot going on here at all. This is a arcade. This is a Bruise Brothers. I'm not sure if these guys are only in LA, but I know they have another location in Burbank. Nail salon here. I'm not sure what this is here. I'm not sure if I've ever seen it open. We're walking up on Domino's, Starbucks, and Dave's Hot Chicken. They got Daves all over the country now. They started out here in North Hollywood area. You may notice a reoccurring theme in my videos. There's plenty of cars on the street, but nobody ever really walking. Everybody drives in LA, nobody walks in LA. And how could we make a video about North Hollywood without showing you guys our in and out? This line will easily stretch from there all the way. If you guys can see that yellow building all the way at the back, the line goes all the way over there easily every single day. And a fun fact, I've gotten in 2 car accidents in this line. For those that keep an eye out for the homeless situation in my videos, this is where it begins. But you're gonna start seeing homeless on this side and on this side of the street over here. Now this place here was a pupusa spot that burned down maybe about a year ago now. But this is where everything starts to change a little bit more, guys. Here, moving on that way. This side of North Hollywood is also very much known for its body shops, its mechanics, auto repair shops. Certain car dealership, used car dealerships will pop up. All right, guys, we are now entering a part of North Hollywood where you don't want to get caught slipping at night. If you're not familiar with the area, I do not recommend you guys walk here alone or walk here at night. Without saying too much, I don't recommend coming out here alone or by yourself once the sun goes down. Not the best idea. We are right off of Sherman Way on Lancashire, and as you guys can see, things change a lot in this side of North Hollywood. Huge difference from $4 million houses, $5 million houses. As I mentioned, they go up to 6, 7, 8 million. To this, a lot of body shops in this area. As you can see, a lot of trash. Now, well, much more trash on this side. In particular, these buildings you see behind me and this one on this side get very active. If you don't know what active means, it means stuff goes down in these buildings. Just don't come here after dark, man. If you don't know your way around, if you're not local, just don't try it. This here's the famous Lancashire Swap Meet or North Hollywood Swap Meet. It has a lot of names. Everybody comes here for the good deals on clothes, toys. A lot of cool stuff in here if you make it out this way. To sum up the activity on this side of North Hollywood, a lot of it comes from these buildings or buildings like these. Keep in mind that even in this area, guys, houses are still pushing $1 million. Houses are still 800 grand and up, 900 grand. It's very possible that within a few block radius of here, you're still gonna see $1 million listings. I'd love to know your guys' opinion on that. I'd love to know what you guys think about that. That we can be somewhere like this and people are still forking over $1 million to live here. Let's think about it, let's analyze it, and shoot me a comment, guys. I would love to know how you guys feel about that. So we've made it to the grand finale, guys. This is literally going on in my neighborhood. This is my gym. I drive by this every single morning, every single day, and this on my way to take my daughter to school. What do you guys think about this? I'm not sure if it was the police or the city or the parking lot, the owner of the parking lot, He brought this in about a year ago. My thing is, aren't those cameras, aren't those supposed to be calling the police or something like that when shit like this happens, when stuff like this happens, and when stuff like this happens? This has looked this way for months. This has looked this way for at least 6 months. That's looked like that for at least 6 months. It hasn't been cleaned up. Nobody's been arrested. As a matter of fact, this all caught fire already. You see slight burn marks on the machine there, but I gotta look at this every single day. Now, me being a frequent visitor of this parking lot, I can tell you who lives here, because there are people that live here other than this guy. There's another guy in that truck over there. This one is new, but I'm sure he's staying. And there's another car that I don't see right now, but there people are living inside of. And check it out, there's a bunch more trash over here. There we are. I get that certain people are stuck in a bad situation, like this guy, but leaving trash all over the city, leaving trash where other people are trying to live, other people are trying to walk, other people are trying to drive, that's inexcusable in my opinion. But this guy here is probably gonna keep trashing the parking lot. I'm sure the cops have been called. I know the owner of the gym, and the owner of the gym has called the police before. The owner of the gym is actually the one that had to put out the fire under this thing, because the fire department and the cops didn't show up quick enough. He literally grabbed the fire extinguisher from inside the gym and put out the fire himself. A fire he has nothing to do with, just because he wanted to save his business. It's crazy. You want to know what the saddest part of all this is? Everybody's used to it. Nobody bats an eye. Nobody looks this way. It's literally as if it wasn't here. I'm sure the cops don't give a crap anymore about coming over here. As I mentioned earlier, this place has caught fire already, and this guy, the gym owner, was the one that had to turn it all off. What do we do in a situation like this? I don't know, man. All I can do is keep trying to open eyes, keep trying to let people know what's going on over here, so they don't keep falling for this false dream of living Hollywood life, of living LA life. This isn't the Hollywood that your mom and dad grew up on, man. This is a completely different beast now. It's a completely different animal. So I'm gonna end the video here, guys, in front of this pile of crap here.
For your safety, this parking lot is being recorded. Por su seguridad, este estacionamiento está siendo grabado.
What is that fucking recording doing? It's not doing anything. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching another video. I hope I opened some eyes to what another part of LA is now. And I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm very curious to know what you guys think about this one more than the others. Again, I live in this town. My daughter lives in this town. People I love live in this town. Would you pay $4 million to live here? Would you pay $1 million to live here? Or would you take your stuff, take your money, leave the state and go somewhere clean, maybe somewhere where this doesn't happen? Because I'm literally staring at this dude on the other side of the phone right now. Who knows what he's doing? So thank you guys again for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave me your feedback in the comments. I'd love to know what you guys think about all of this. This is Money Hardaway checking out from North Hollywood, California. I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.